Alright, guys. We are back. Hardcore solo self-found. Act 1 Cruel. We made it through Acts 1 through 3. Somehow, some way. Now we gotta do it again. This time in Cruel difficulty. Okay, let's check levels. Looking good, I think. Alright, so game. Test, test. We are here. Okay. Alright, guys. It's getting exciting over here. We're on the riverbank. Let's do some town stuff before we just head out. Lightning. Oh, yeah. No chest. Gotta remember, we're on the Smith. So, what did this have? Evasion, armor, fire resistance, no strength. Strength is key.
You bring someone.
Okay.
Beware.
What do we got here? I'm not gonna hit that. We are broke. We are broke. Stash it. Yeah, I like this flask. Got some prisms somehow. Okay, I'll keep a couple of these, I guess, now. We're starting to stack some things. I just don't want to die with stuff. Stuart, happy Thursday. Welcome back. All right. Oh, I don't want this on me. Okay. So, what else can I do here? I need to clean this up. I think we pretty much, yeah, we went and fought Doriani, so I'm min-maxed, most likely. I'm not even gonna bother right now. We're about to see some better gear here in Cruel. Let's see, resistances are pretty good. Got the cold up. So let's do this. The riverbank in Cruel kind of sucks. Friday Eve, nice. I like it. Yes. Do you have to work on Friday?
You're alive. I'm glad to see them now. I would appreciate it if you could.
And I can't believe it's already Friday, though. That seems kind of strange.
Clearfell could be in danger. I'd best hurry.
This week flew by. Alright, so. Gotta get used to this character again. I've been on my other characters. Fortunately, it's another right-click spam character. I love those. That's one good thing about Stomping Grounds. It's one of those one-button builds, really. Oh, we got a level just like that. So, let's taking a look at the build and path of building. I think the first thing we pick up is this here, so get a little more defensive. Honestly, I'm not going to change too much. Okay, so I did pick this up. Nice. We're going to travel down this direction after this. We're going to pick up physical damage down here. And we're going to pick up shield block and lay siege. 1% increased damage per 1% chance to block. We'll probably only be at 25%, but, well, a little higher because of these nodes. don't think I can really make it down to glancing blows to get the 50%. Wait a second. Yeah, the double block chance. So looks like my power cord. I don't want that right there. I was resting my foot on a power strip. That might not be good. There we go. Okay. 1/3 of the way to 2026. Yeah, that's crazy. Gosh. Time flies. And you're having fun, I guess, huh? The other... Is this it? No, this isn't. This is not it. So we get here, we pick this up. I don't think... Oh, yeah. We may travel down here, pick up some increased attack damage, accuracy according to strength. Yeah, I'm not sure after this area, I guess. There's some over here actually too, so we could travel down here. This area of effect damage right here is pretty good. This is a good area for us. I plan to essentially stick with Stomping Ground as much as possible, because I like the idea of scaling our life with strength and our damage at the same time, and then scaling both Rake and Stomping Ground damage with most of what we're doing. Pretty simple, yet effective, I think, so we'll see. Yeah, should I just be picking everything up now? We're in Cruel. Can I roll out of Stomping Ground? I feel like I might be doing that, actually. Because I dash in, I rake, and then if I roll too soon, can I actually not stomp? That's a question I was asking yesterday in my head. It seems like it's possible. I think right there I did not get a stomp. You have to stick around for a little bit. I'm not getting that, I don't care. So you can't just like roll right out of it, I think. You want to kind of stand your ground. Need to be on the lookout for a good base on the chest piece, since we are the Smith of Kitava. I don't know what's up with this blood bar. It's been an issue this entire patch for me. I don't know if anybody else is getting a random bar when they're using bleed skills. This red one right here, it's so weird. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm fine killing enemies here. I mean, look at that. We leveled and now I'm already 5 bars. Like, yeah, I'll kill some things here. Get some loot. Take it easy, you know? Hardcore is a marathon. I'm always very frightened about the Miller on hardcore in Act 1 Cruel.
Brannock, is that you? Stay back! Don't do this!
Damage is increased when they're stunned. You know, that's interesting. That is interesting. I'll have to talk about it after I'm done with this, because I don't think that I can effectively talk about what is on my mind right now and not die. But I've just come to the realization of something. the realization is I'm realizing that I might not have realized something correctly. So it's like it's the anti-realization of something. I love Spearfield. So our damage is a little light here. He usually has quite a bit of health, I guess, in Act 1 Cruel, it seems. I don't know. It always seems like a long fight, that's all. Need to remember that I have something to say. An anti-realization. Cool. So, when he's stunned, we should be getting the benefit of immobilized. A target is immobilized if it cannot move, for example, due to being frozen, pinned, heavy stunned, or electrocuted. But man, I swear, like when I'm playing my bleed character and I stun, the bleed, it looks to me like it gets aggravated. Bleed gets aggravated when something is moving, essentially, among other reasons, but that's a primary reason. So I thought that when the enemy gets stunned and they're moving and having that stagger effect where you can tell, like when he gets stunned, he's like, that's movement in my eyes, and that's aggravate in my eyes, because I've been watching the health bar on the bleed and I've been seeing increased ticks during a stun. But immobilized means cannot move. So yeah, I'm a little concerned that maybe I don't know for certain that they're getting aggravated on a stun. It seems to me like they would be getting immobilized. It's like a mechanic that's baked into the game. But how do they bake in aggravate and movement? Is it literally if the sprite moves at all?
Well done.
Like, yeah, that's kind of confusing to me. I don't know, man. There's so many intricacies when you start actually trying to think through all of this shit.
It's because there's a beast. Now if you
Oh, great. Now we have to identify everything.
Count must die for what he
So annoying. Okay. I don't know if Path of Building could actually, because the checkboxes are, is the enemy moving? Is the enemy immobilized? So it's like using the same language and you're just checking yes or no. So when something is stunned, I would say, yes, it's heavy stunned. Yes, it's immobilized, because immobilized includes heavy stun. Now, I have to choose whether to click, is it moving? You know? So I don't know. That's still an open question, I guess. On the screen, it looks like they're moving during a stun. I don't see anything here that I want. So let's get rid of it, I guess.
Well, I feel.
We will survive this. I swear it.
Yeah, Eth would probably know. Damn, this trash dump tab is getting disgusting. It's hard to open this actually and look at it because I know I'm gonna have to clean it. It sucks. All right, should I check vendors?
How can I help? Here's what I got.
Where's the shields? Okay, there's one. Dexterity. Should we just go all in on the armor warrior and forgo speed on the boots? Just say we're dumb, we're slow, we're big. Zoe Martin, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate you. F. So you were here and you were silent on the question. But you may not know the answer. All right, let's go.
To the cairns.
Guess that's everything. Well, I didn't check this vendor.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Finn makes fun of my collection. But
14 to all attributes. That's pretty good for us, actually. That's more strength than on this. And it gives me dex, which I constantly need. Plus intel. Max mana kind of sucks. 3,000. I don't know, man. I might... It's a good roll. Max life. You get a little bit extra life. I kind of feel like doing this. And then I'm gonna hit it, actually.
you can.
Let's hit it one time at least. Cross fingers here. This is a big hit. One regal right now. Lurking half asleep. Well, thanks for the lurk, Eth. It's always nice to have you here. Dex. I mean, that's good because now it frees us up from like this helm right here. So let's find strength. Find our strength. Max life. So now we've gained back some max life. Damn, there's a helm right there actually. Armor and evasion, 69 max life. Critical hit chance. I feel like that's actually better. Even though the other one has strength. Any other dex pieces? This one, I think we held onto it for the dexterity. So rings, let's check. Okay. Anything juicy here? It's pretty good life regen. So we got this whole physical ring here. Another dex ring. I think we put on the chaos and add 1 to 26. It's a pretty high roll for this level, T5. And it's got a T6 regen. This has cold resistance. We're a little light on cold resistance. And it's got plus 10 on all. That's a tough call, but I think we're going to go with the chaos. Let's do that. Well, I guess we could figure something out here too, huh? That's a cold ring. The other one had cold plus. Yeah, let's actually do that. See what happens to the damage. Well, the cold, the cold goes up. Okay. So resistance looks better, and then damage. This won't tell us the stomping ground. But overall, goes down a little bit, which I think is okay right now. Okay. We made some upgrades here. I need to hit anything else. All right, let's get out there. All right, so earlier I got the build video out for the Bleed Ritualist, which was awesome. I was glad to get that out. It was really fun to go into the Arbiter yesterday and absolutely destroy the Arbiter. And now I'm going to be working on that Mercenary Tactician. That's going to be interesting. And actually, having worn the Deepest Tower, I actually swapped it over to my other character from my main to test it out on that build. There is some interesting nodes in the mercenary tree actually for low life. But the issue is blocked. So the issue is Deepest Tower has a drawback. It's, well, one, enemies in your presence are considered low life, okay? And then 50% reduction to presence. Presence is normally 4 meters. So that means that presence while you're wearing the helm and without any other modifiers is at 2 meters. Which is basically right here, like, that's melee range, basically. So I'm on a pinning tactician character that uses shock burst rounds, a machine gun, basically, plus lightning spear. I don't think the Deepest Tower is going to be that great on that sort of character, even though it'd be a huge sheet DPS increase. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm running a ranged character. Everything is projectiles. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but man, it would be nice because there is like a huge wheel in the mercenary tree for low life that I was eyeing for Deepest Tower. It's over here somewhere, right here, I think. Yeah, low life. 30% increased damage with hits against enemies on low life. 30% increased damage. 60% increased damage. Holy shit. Like the mercenary. This almost makes me want to do something completely different with the Deepest Tower helm on the mercenary, honestly. Like, damn. Anyways, just something I was looking at earlier today. I don't know what I'm going to do on that character.
Invader! My pet's hunger! Sweat!
Get out of this. Shit! I ran right into it. Imagine that, I rolled into something. Oh god. I'm a slow warrior. See, that's the thing, like for the warrior with armor, like the slow, the added slow and everything, I mean, I would love to like play into that and just be really damn slow if I could be really tanky. Like I wouldn't mind that actually. If I could stand there and just take, I don't know if I could, like maybe I could, but it's hardcore so I don't want to try, but if I could, instead of having to move out of things and roll and dance around constantly, if I could just sit there and tank, like an actual tank, I would do that a lot. I'm lazy. Did I get it? Nice, that helps. Wow, that helps so much. Okay, we don't need to do the worm. Usually it would be up here, right? But they've changed this area so much, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Sin, what's up? All right. I like being in Act 1 on Cruel because you can skip even more things. Act 2. Man. Who was responsible for Act 2 design? Because all the traveling around, nothing to skip. Like, I don't think... Can you skip, like, anything? Babala, I guess, if you don't want to ascend. I guess Babala in Act 2 cruel, so that's good. Alright. This guy's doing some damage over here. I hate these things. They hurt like hell.
You were no warrior.
This guy explodes. I gotta watch out for explosions. At least I have 10%. Ooh, chaos resist now. I do feel pretty tanky though. I'm not gonna lie about that. For this level, but the thing is in this game, it's a trap to think that you're tanky. The moment you start thinking you're tanky is when you die. Yeah, the character's doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm enjoying the strength stacking. Good call. It's still working. I'm still rolling. What? Damn, dude, this spear, we got this in Act 2, man. So yeah, this Stomping Grounds strength stacking really allows you to not worry as much about an upgrade, and I've been trying to upgrade, so yeah, we would have been totally screwed. What's this? Nothing. Another nothing spear.
Foul beast!
Watch out for the explosions. What's interesting about the Stomping Grounds is it does have a delay, so if you're too quick on the roll, you'll roll out of the Stomping Ground, which I think I've probably been doing too much without realizing it. Yeah, this is the HC League starter tech. I can see why. Anytime you can stack strength, it's going to be good in hardcore because of the health. You can stack some strength for both damage and health. That is going to be good.
No challenge.
I kind of wish... You know, it's interesting going from Path of Exile 1 to this, where there's another base stat tied to all of the attributes, and typically, if I recall, it seemed like they were offensive, actually. So there was a bit more tied to the basic attributes, which I kind of enjoy. I feel like strength is pretty OP because of the health. I don't like stacking any of the others. Yeah, melee like, imagine if strength had melee damage, man. Be good. Like, melee damage and health. Maybe, I don't know what Intel had. But in games like this, typically I've seen that the basic attributes usually have some sort of offensive stat tied to them, usually. This is like, I swear, one of the only games I've ever seen where there isn't.
I remember this place.
How does he remember this place? Little piece of lore mystery. I want to get blown up on. We do carry some weight. I gotta make sure that I'm shield bashing because it's awesome. Shield charging. The hell is this? Hell no. That doesn't... Looks like one of those spirits.
Feel my wrath!
You don't need to do that. How much strength do I have? 240. 1200 life. And I did plug this character into Path of Building and played around with the passive tree. Get an idea for how much strength actually scales the stomping ground. It's not a whole lot, but it's like every bit counts, right? So it adds up.
These were not my ancestors, but I still...
Charges were also nerfed the same way compared to PoE 1 and similarly get supports or keystones to help get more out of stats or charges. Yeah. Okay. I can kind of see that. So, like, you have to make that decision, I guess, right? In the passive tree, do you actually spend points for the charges? Stuff like that. There's a lot of niche wheels, I guess, in this game, which is kind of cool. Like, I was just pointing out the low life wheel in the mercenary tree, having played around with the deepest tower. Like, that's a wheel that I never would have really cared about, but once you add an interaction like deepest tower, it's like, oh shit, wow, this wheel is super powerful.
Feel my wrath!
Makes me want to go two-handed on the mercenary, honestly. I'd hate to build around the deepest tower, because I'm trying to do more solo self-found viable builds rather than something that's really, really reliant on a unique. That helm is ridiculous. I foresee a nerf, honestly. I don't know. I doubt that it happens this league, but that thing's getting nerfed. All right, so I wanted this one. We get strength and armor and life. That's a good node. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the area over here, all this low life stuff, it's like 30% increased damage, 30%, 60%, like, wow. So if you're in someone's face with deepest tower and you've got this thing online, good lord, right next to dual wielding and two-handed. Interesting. Man, I might, dude. I think I might try quarterstaff on the mercenary using deepest tower. See how that goes. That's a build where you're in everybody's face all the time. Dual wielding, is there really anything going on with dual wielding right now? I don't think there's any real meta around that. I could be wrong though. I'm not really plugged in like I should be. Alright, is someone rezzing? I guess not. It's too bad. Nothing I really want. Critical hit chance is okay, I guess, but not really at this level.
They still
Barbarian plate, 269 armor.
after all this time.
That's higher armor right there. It's an upgrade. I mean, it's upgrading the chest is. Oh, I've got 2 runes. Okay. Yeah. That's the issue. Interesting point there. Yeah, bosses are at their worst at low life. Usually they bring out the big guns. But yeah, not and so low life stuff is over here with the mercenary. Where is it again? Right here. And then also right down here is the unique and rare giant slayer stuff. That's kind of interesting too, huh? Especially in this league where bosses have like a lot more health or something's going on. Like especially in the campaign. They stick around a lot longer, it seems. This boss has some one-hit potential. Need to pay attention here. Giant Slayer's good, yeah. I like it.
What? Who was that?
What? Should pick up boots. Alright, I guess I gotta go back to town. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Tetris fail. Oh. Gotta use all my scrolls. Wow, what's this? Eh. We got 10% here. 10 probably isn't good enough anymore now that we have 20. You'd have to really roll. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Cold resist, evasion. Doesn't have strength. Okay. Nothing. It did level though, huh? So check that. Notable that makes leech not stop when you're at full life. You should try it if you're close. Interesting. So if you're stacking a bunch of leech, so you're at full life and you're still leeching, just means quicker tick when you do get hit, or what does that do exactly?
Hello.
Oh, nice. Stone charm here. I don't think I had one.
Goodbye.
Sweet. I'm gonna put on the lightning and the stone charm now. That's a pretty big grab there. Guess I should check this. It sucks.
Yes?
Maybe I shouldn't check belts if it doesn't have more than one slot. Becomes regen, kinda. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, and it also gives physical damage. Gotcha.
Goodbye.
And I wish leech, there was some sort of dot calculation where you'd get some leech from your bleeds and stuff like that. God, that'd be so good. Could be a warlock. We get to skip Freythorn this time around. That's always good.
Weakling!
What's this? Sucks. Yeah, Chula or Blood Mage. I gotta check the Blood Mage again. So I'm not getting light stunned. Is strength doing that? I gotta check into that. Armor. Yeah, it doesn't really say. But man, I'm not taking light stuns. Yeah, there's some bleeding blood mage build out there that does huge bleed damage. I'm just glad that the ritualist was able to get there as well. My ritualist. 'Cause man, wouldn't it suck, like, the ritualist, if they put this class out and it just seems like it should be the bleed ascendancy and then it just sucks at bleed? It's a real possibility. It was a real possibility in my eyes with the Amazon, and then all of a sudden the blood mage coming out with a bleed build. I was like, dang, dude. Everything's gonna be better at bleed. There's a spear we can check. Alright, so here's the boss. Yeah, Thorns is interesting because yeah, with Leech, because each one of those would be considered a hit. Thorns bleed. It's just that for me, man, I just kind of wish that the bleed dot itself would provide some leech. That would just, like, even just a little bit, like some sort of calculation where it's giving you some. All right, let's not die to this guy. Nice. The stun is coming out pretty good, and the damage is pretty strong. While immobilized. Ah, I got hit by all that. I thought I was underneath the lightning, but I guess not.
Go with honor. There is nothing left to defend.
Damage is looking good. Thorns, Leech, Bleed build in hardcore if this character doesn't make it. Yeah, we could probably try it out. I'd have to really look into that. I have no idea how to do thorns, honestly. I mean, maybe it's so simple. You just basically find gear with thorns. That, yeah, maybe I should pick up stuff with thorns so that we can do that. Cold resistance and life needs a lot of dex. Can't wear it. Is this... That's a prefix. Don't want that. Okay, it's all trash.
Yes?
Not been upgrading my gems, but we don't really want to upgrade Rick that much. It messes with our strength. I need to pull some out though and just kind of see what we're doing. So I could do shield charge. Got other options here. So yeah, 63 dex, 95. It is what it is. Let's see what level it is though. It's currently level 6. Let's check 7 and 8. Okay, so I can do 8. Requires 61 dex. That's right there, so we'll bump it up. What else do we want? Yeah, 72 for a tamed beast. Interesting. It might be worth it. Yeah, that might be worth it. Blood Hunt. Probably not really worth it. We're not bleeding. There's not a whole lot of blood loss going on. 72. Oh, wait a second. Let's check level 9. I might... Let's just check this real quick. Yeah, 72 dex still. Okay, so it didn't change that. Good. So it'll tell you the correct requirement. Yeah. So basically 2 nodes worth of dex. I think we might look into these 2. We'll hold though for now. We're not gonna rush into it. And mace. I've never even looked at this stuff. Interesting. So Sin says not without twink gear, so yeah, I need to be picking up the Thorns gear probably. Yeah, that's true. A build in hardcore that wants to stand there and take hits. Yeah, interesting. Leap slam. Oh yeah, I would need the mace. We're not gonna... Well, I could equip a mace and do leap slam. I'm not big into leaps and stuff in hardcore either, actually. Infernal Cry is something I should probably look at. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now. Right now, the simplicity is nice.
Area spot I would have. Stick to the cairns.
Oh yeah, I don't have to summon her.
What happened here?
Hmm. Guess I thought I could ban through my chat ninja thing here, but I guess I can't.
The wound, only the green. Stay safe, if you can.
Okay, so now what? Oh yeah, that's right. So I don't have the waypoint for Grim Tingle. That's what I missed. Crap.
Feel my wrath!
Gary, take care. Have a good night. I'm not sure why I would post twice, but it's okay. Bye bye. I almost started singing NSYNC. That was close. Oh, bye to Sin. Okay, yes, I missed that too. Bye, Sin. Have a good night. I was busy trying to ban someone in Twitch, which is so annoying. Throws me off. Alright, there's a wisp. Shoot, so it's probably down here.
Steel yourself!
Maybe not. Yeah, Red Veil. Damn it. Could it be over that direction, or should I check this? I guess I check this since I'm here. Usually it's like a square or diamond thing. Here we go. No, that's not it. So one here, one there. Must be over here somewhere. One, two, three. A little more awkward than usual, I think. So if I die, well, when I die on this character, kind of feel like we try again, kind of similar style. I don't know if I would want to switch this up too much. It's been pretty good. We don't have a stash yet. The stash is weak. Well, stood in that, but nothing happened. Oop, there's some stuff exploding. Let's get out of here.
Oi, traveler.
Damn it, Delwyn, leave me alone. Alright, so what is going on here? What is this? I've never really seen this happen like this. What is going on? Weird. What in the hell is going on here, guys?
Crumble!
Here we go, Grim Tangle. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that.
There'll be no passage here.
If the Fae spirits are still watching, I believe they will help us. Please, wait a moment.
This reminds me of the movie Eurovision.
The old magic still thrives.
She's definitely singing to the
Hurry.
elves? Yeah.
For a moment, everything felt alive.
God damn, this area sucks. I feel like you die without warning. We don't really have any range on this guy, do we? We are full on melee. Like even on the monk and the quarterstaff mercenary, you end up with charged staff, which is basically range. And then with my other spear character, I'm using lightning spear now. The lightning spear here is just so weak, it's not even worth using. So, like, by this time in Cruel, this is probably the most melee I've ever been.
No challenge!
Damn it. That means we're gonna have to fight Lachlan as melee, isn't it? I do not like that. Damn, dude. That is scary. Shoot. You gotta think about that. Guess we start going this direction. Was it here? Yeah, let's go. Oh man, I guess we just take the gloves off here. I always avoid fighting Lachlan in melee range. I'm a bit concerned.
Steel yourself! Charge!
Could you add a... I could try to add a range spell. But the issue... Like, even this lightning spear, it's Scaling off physical, right? 80% of physical damage to lightning damage. Oh, you know what? We're gonna never mind. We're good. We got Spearfield. What was I thinking? We just let him walk to death. That's all. We're good. Yeah, even Spearfield right now just feels so weak. I don't know what it is. Like, I'd have to really look into it, but I guess it's all that strength stacking that does absolutely nothing for us in our lightning spear. Versus if we weren't strength stacking, we would have picked up a lot more offensive nodes, probably, right? That would at least play into lightning spears. Of course, any melee damage node wouldn't do anything. You know, there's several things that still wouldn't do anything. We're not picking up projectile stuff. Delwyn again. Oh god. So the last zone is where he actually spawns as the first quest, and last time in Act 1 proper, I skipped him and then he just kept on showing up everywhere. So I guess we're probably in the same loop. Guess we'll go down here. Okay, so that's not where we want to go. Skipping that boss.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Did I? Thanks for that. Yeah, I do that from time to time. It'd be so frustrating later. No. Not this guy. I am running. No way, man. I hate that guy. Sweet. Yeah, that rare mob. Guarantee you he's ended his fair share of hardcore runs.
Back in their graves.
He throws that thing a mile and he does it off screen. And also the animation for that, it comes out a lot quicker than you would think. Allergy season is rough. Marceline, welcome back. Thank you. So Gary, what you been up to? You're in guild, right? Are you still just stuck on your main trying to... I'm bleeding, man. So he is bleeding me. I don't like being the one who's bleeding. Let's get behind him. The shield is just like brutal. There we go. Kurt, what's up? Welcome back. Nice to see you. So did you like the Arbiter kill yesterday? I saw you left a comment. Or was it the clearing of Hardcore Act 3? Or a couple achievements yesterday, I think. Let's see. I'll pick it up, I guess. Haven't played in a couple weeks due to Easter. May get back to it this weekend. Gotcha. Might be time for that alt. I don't know if you are an alt kind of guy. Like, I've never really been into leveling alts, but now in this game, because I'm just playing so much of it, I am. Typically, I've been the kind of person that'll play like one character in a season or league or expansion or whatever. Like World of Warcraft, one character. Diablo, one character. So yeah, it's a little different for me, playing so many characters now. God damn, I'm taking that. This guy's annoying. Alright, he's a rare too. Let's get the stun off here. Or let's just kill him instead. Cool. Yeah, we got the build video out on the street. It's on YouTube now, so if you're interested in that Ritualist Bleed build, but it's been so fun to play, honestly. Like, it just feels really good. And now that it's absolutely obliterating bosses like that, I'm all in.
No challenge.
Stone Tower Shield. We should pick that up.
My satchel is full.
Okay, let's hit the town. Yes, a Ritualist Bleed build. Yeah, I can get you with the grass is greener. You're playing a character, and then all of a sudden you start seeing all the videos hit, and you're thinking, "Oh man, I should have went Amazon." Hey, now you can respec. I haven't done that yet, but I plan to take that Ritualist, respec it to Amazon, and try it out. All right. Let's see here. I guess I don't need any chest pieces, right? Should I roll these boots, though? Let's roll them. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, wow. If only we could get strength and some movement speed on these. I might hold on to them for later. Okay. One charm slot. Let's sell it. Who cares? I should roll belts, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, we got the currency, I guess. Just trash. Belts are the worst. Yeah, loot is just... Look at my gear, man. Like, this is my first character, but... This spear is from Act 2.
Go well.
Yes.
Alright.
Stay safe, if you can.
Guess we sell this stuff, huh?
How can I help? What would
Not sure why I picked it up to begin with. So what do we got? This is a prefix. 18 strength. I got 20 here, so... Be hard to beat that. Max. Oh yeah, I can't get a chest. Basically looking for a white chest with 2 rune slots since we don't have much currency. That's the upgrade that we need. For boots, really looking for that movement speed, of course. Never get it. Damn. T6 roll on the fire damage here. Dex. That would really shore up the Dex issues and add a lot of... Oh, intel. 40. God dang. Screwed left and right, man. 129 armor on the implicit there. Might buy that. Increased physical damage. Here we go. That might be worth buying. 49 to 96. 81 dex. This is where things get really complicated with the strength stacking. I can't even upgrade my weapon. We have to continue with the strength. But I'm going to buy that spear just in case.
Anything take your fancy?
We got to be on the lookout for strength and stomping grounds falling off a cliff. If that happens and I don't have a spear, I'm absolutely screwed. More armor. T1 roll, of course. God. T3 on the lightning. That might be okay later. We could roll well. That T1 armor, though, is just so pitiful. I do like the plate belts with the armor on it. I'm gonna... Actually, I need to start stashing crafting stuff, like, up here. So... I already lost it. Like, I had something here. Oh, this belt. It's gone. Just completely. Alright, we found it. Okay. Even as an Amazon, I'm finding it hard to get rarity on most of my gear. I had a 3-day drought without a divine, so I've made it a priority. So you're prioritizing getting plus to rarity on your gear in order to get better gear. And but in order to get that rarity gear, it's like a doom loop. Like so hard to actually get on the right path. Okay. Yeah, and I guess Amazon, man, I'll tell you what I find all the damn time is freaking accuracy, man. Like, I'll get the best accuracy rolls on the planet. Nobody cares except the Amazons, but I guess that's 40% of the player base right now, so... And Stewart, so I guess I'm fine with it. But damn, dude, I am tired of seeing, like, 300 accuracy. Nice block. Damn. Strength is still working, so we'll just keep at it. But I am scared of that falling off a cliff. $1,300 life right now. That's so good right now. But yeah, I think with the way loot is, this strength stacking is pretty good. So if I die before we get to the end game, I'll probably run the same or similar. I'll try to do better, I guess. Streamline the starter build a little bit. But the idea here is I still, like, if I died right now, my stash still really sucks. Wouldn't really have much to lean on, I guess. Need to start saving gear for, like, other random characters, too. I think I've been tossing a lot.
Has no place here, Karui. Right of the fourth moon.
She just opens up with that, huh?
Wilt and rot.
I got slowed. So damage is a little lower.
Soul is mine. How dare you disturb me?
What's she doing? Okay. Alright, damage is picking up. I don't want to stun her right now. Oh no, she's stunned. Should have just went for it.
Conquer! Conquer! Prison of bone. Now, hold still. To me, Draven.
Yeah, I think I would really like
Tormented.
Bloodhound,
Right of the fourth moon.
whatever it's called.
Prison of bone. My love, I call to you.
Shit, watch out, that'll kill you.
Right of the fourth moon.
Okay.
Prison of bone. Now, hold to me, Draven.
Come on. There we go. Hey, what's this?
Cruelty was immortalized in song, Asinia. Your end will be too.
Dang. The warrior is dead serious, guys. Dead serious. Too Ned Stark for me, I gotta say. I'm more of a Tyrion Lannister type. Should check that spear. Could be really good. Might be worth getting more decks. Yeah, I saw that piece of gear. Yeah, that's right, Gary. That is true. I'm conflicted now. I like paladins. It's more of like the abilities of a typical paladin, though, I guess. I don't know why. Yeah. What's up with that? I don't like Death Knights, or I usually don't like that sort of class. That's weird. Oh my god. 73 decks? Wow. That is perfect. What? You just hit the jackpot with this thing. So I have 63, so that's only 2 nodes. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna stash that before I die. Let's put it in our crafting / good stuff. Hey, oh yeah, we don't care, huh? I'll just store it in here for later. Don't care about these either, really. It's hard not to identify a belt. Yeah, not good enough.
How can I? What would you like?
Did we level? Do I need to check? No. Except there was that one dex piece, right? Yeah, it was this right here. 40 intel, though. That's the issue. Okay. Dexterity. Nothing. Strength. Nothing.
Next time.
Yeah, my guy definitely talks like a paladin. I also played the... What's the class in Path of Exile 1? Templar. And I did not like the Templar's voice lines at all. But I enjoyed the Templar. Of course, I played him like a warlock or something. Like I was a minion class. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I know what I want to be when I grow up. Oh yeah, that one dude's over here. Let's go this way. That looks like it, though. That probably is it right there. These strong boxes are laughable. The things that come out of these strong boxes, I'll like I'll throw a regal on it, put some exalts on it, corrupt it, and I'll get like a wisdom scroll or something. Nice. We're going this way. Oh yeah, don't I need strength though? Or I need dex. Next two need to be dex, actually the next, that one and this one, huh? Fantasy light RPG adventure series on Audible. If you love ARPGs, you will love them. Now listening to the Battle Mage Farmer series. Interesting. Yeah, the red bar appears right as you leveled. Okay, I didn't notice that. I've been wondering when it appears. That's interesting. So on Audible, might have to check that out. So just complete ARPG fantasy Audible series. Is this it? Yes. No. We get a blue ring. Nice. Not nice on the roll, but... Some are fantastic. Oh. Interesting. So let me write it down real quick. So it's basically called Fantasy... Is it light or lit? Fantasy lit RPG? on Audible. Yeah. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to listen to the Paladin edition. I'm excited for the Druid. I love Druid classes. I like classes that can morph and stuff like that. It's becoming very popular. Interesting. It's pretty cool to catch on to something before it goes crazy. I guess maybe, I don't think that's it. It's probably over here then. Maybe this actually. Gotta watch out for this big dude over here. Get our 3 gold. Never mind. Can't even ask for 3 gold. Hey, all right, so the red bar is gone.
This place has not been abandoned.
Red bar alert. Let's see if it happens again. I have not been using disengage. Or shield bash, surely.
Charge!
Oh, did I stun him? And no. Yeah, I did.
You were no warrior.
Oh, Delwyn again. Yeah, he's all over the place. No, I don't. I can't roll on everything like that. I'd love to get like a really thick shield though, with strength, life, like all the bells and whistles. I am enjoying the spear because, well, one, the spear skills are pretty cool, but two, the shield. It's really good. I didn't really enjoy, but I didn't give it a really good shot. The one-handed mace and a shield. Kind of just didn't even really try.
Feel my wrath.
But with the spear, it's like, what else are you going to do? You're not going to do a two-handed spear. No such thing. You do a scepter.
I can't yet.
Yeah, we're going to have to do our next ascendancy. We'll do it in the around Act 2, I think.
Yes.
I'm excited to get it though. We're going to pick up the 20% increased strength, and then we'll just pick up extra lightning resistance, 75%. Then we'll just have to figure out chaos. What? Probably gonna have to pick up Resolute Technique with this guy. We're not critting at all, and I don't really see myself going into crit anytime soon. I have no idea what the end game is gonna look like for this guy. I think we'll switch over to bleed. Yeah, I'll do the Chaos Trial this time. For the second Ascendancy. It has to be over here somewhere, right? How do we get over there, though? I want to follow Delwyn. Looks like this area.
Keep on him.
Great, we got the music. Alright, here we are. Please tell me the music changes in the boss fight.
A Karui soul for my collection. You shall die. Slowly.
It's a little too intense for my taste. I don't like really intense music while I'm trying to fight a boss.
Meaningless life ends now. Rend your soul. Your soul.
I don't like. There you go. Get out of there.
Ends your meaningless life. The spirit's hunger. Rend your soul.
That was early.
The Eternals will never surrender. Your soul is mine.
Oof. Hey there.
Cut down.
Shit.
I will end your meaningless life. My beloved Asinia, rend your soul.
Your request.
Cut down.
Gotta pick these up. Damn it.
My beloved Asinia, you cannot stop
Your
me.
request.
Your intrusion will be punished.
No. Got him.
Your name has long been maligned in Og.
Alright, now we get to do Lockland. And the music is done. Good lord. I can turn it off. Yes, I know. I don't know why I don't. I like playing games with music. I don't really need to check these right now. This one, maybe. The int. Did I not get this checkpoint? No, we're just gonna use Spearfield. It'll be good. He's just gonna walk to death.
At last it's open. Praise the first ones.
We'll see how long it takes.
What is this?
I don't know that I've ever had this orientation here before. It's kind of weird.
Isabel, Torko, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family. This doesn't make
And I do have Lightning Spear, I guess. I think I said Lightling.
Eternals. I must make them pay. I must make them suffer.
Let's get a shock on him, I guess. If we can. This is gonna take a while, huh? Hmm. Watch out for that. Don't want to be slowed on this guy. The one hit potential is just too great for this guy for me. I don't like it. So I cheese. Nice. That wasn't really the slam, was it? He's like trying to bait me now. He knows what's up. He's about to get stunned though, and once he gets stunned, we're gonna go in. Shit. Stop. Damn you. Damn you. You got to be shitting me with all this frost, you son of a idiot. He knows what I'm doing. Okay, here's the big slam there. Okay. It's not the one that would kill me usually. Yeah. Dude, I wish this was doing a little more damage. Like, I feel like the moment I get impatient and go in, I'm gonna die. That's how I feel right now. Not this one. Okay. I got in there a little bit. That's the slam right there that'll get me. Gotta try to bait it. He's gonna be stunned again soon here. There we go. That's what I wanted to do on the first stun, but damn, man. I got screwed with the frost on the ground.
You've earned it.
Okay. I guess I gotta go to town. Thank you. Yeah, that boss sometimes, I don't know, man. Melee, that's one of the worst bosses in my opinion for a hardcore melee character, because the one shot potential is pretty real. Just dump this. Oh, thank God. I can finally identify my stuff. This is something we save. Whoops. Let's put it in here.
This so.
Alright, so evasion 156, lightning, res 72 health. Gotta start kind of storing some things. Had some thorns on it. Physical. No. Okay.
Better keep my strength in check.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, guys.
Goodbye.
So I think the waypoint's active. I know Eth in chat has been playing Oblivion Remastered. I never really played Oblivion.
Has twisted these wilds beyond
I wasn't big on the whole series really until
Become dirt.
Skyrim, really. And then I definitely liked Fallout, but I didn't play the real classic Fallouts either. It was Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I mean, I remember Oblivion a little bit, played on the Xbox really, just a little. Never even beat Skyrim. I got too sidetracked. In games like that, if I get too sidetracked, there's a medium where, like, I have to go off the beaten path a little bit, but if I go off the beaten path too much, I'll quit. Hello. Hey, we get 2 points for doing Crowbell again, huh? I love this area. 2 points there. We get the loot again, don't we? Like, it's pretty good. Yeah, we're pretty tanky. Pretty sure that dude landed right on top of me. Here's Delwyn. All right, we're going to pick up Delwyn. Do the quest. So he just leaves us alone. Man, the devs. Can you imagine, like... It must suck when you're a developer and you do something like Delwyn. And then everybody just hates it, almost. And nobody wants to do it. They all avoid it, like...
Come on now, let's end this.
Alright, Delwyn, I'm trying to fight out here. God dang, man, he just can't take a hint. There's no way I want to go in there. Oh my god.
Finish it.
Here it comes again.
Don't give it a chance to recover.
Shit. Get me out of there. I don't know if that's one-shot potential or what.
Spirit calls.
I don't want to find out.
That were a good hunt.
All right, Delwyn. We did it. High five. Let's go. Thanks for nothing, by the way. No loot, no talismans. At least the music is gone. Gary, hundreds of hours in Skyrim, never finished it. Yeah, I got sucked in. I played a lot too. I remember just being sucked into that game like crazy and then never finishing the game. That kind of sucks. I'll never know what happens. Don't tell me. Does Skyrim need to be remastered these days to be a good game? Like, man, it's amazing how old Skyrim is. Like, what the hell? So anyways, or do all the modders, like, can you just mod it out and have the remastered-esque version ready to go right now? And that's the thing. I wonder why Oblivion, I guess it's a bit much, right? Oblivion was way old. So just your typical modder probably couldn't really remaster Oblivion, but it's amazing what these people do. Thousands of hours in Skyrim. Yeah, it's one of those games. Maybe I'll install it, and if I need a break from this, I'll just play a little Skyrim. It's a good game. Really good game. Golly. It's awesome when a game like that, you know, and you just get stuck. So it's been so long for me, I don't really know much about it. If I did play like a blind Skyrim, it'd be kind of funny because, again, like, playing games blind is interesting. There's like a balance between being too dumb. There's a right amount of dumb in order for it to be entertaining.
Return to death!
Yeah. I guess I just came in here, huh? And I didn't... So I got the waypoint, and then I just kept going. I got lots to do in hunting grounds. I wanted to find the loot. Oh, yeah, the bar is back. Bar alert, Gary. Good call. So it's when I level. That is weird. So we need the decks. I need the decks here too. My bags are pretty much full. We're about to get the loot. So I can respec one, put on the new spear. Hopefully destroy everything. Where the hell is this damn loot? I don't want to do that one. It's usually further back, so I'm going to pick up the waypoint over here. And we'll try again. So I'm over here. So now what direction do we go? More this way? I hope it's not this. Usually it's not this. Yes, goes away when I switch the zones. That is weird. It's been happening the entire patch. Wonder if anyone else is having that. Over here? Hey, used name 7. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yes, my favorite little item.
I can put right one thing, at least.
So good. Major Slack is the big Skyrim guy. Put him on to go to sleep sometimes. I don't know who Major Slack is. Oh, content creator. Cool.
You found my... I think...
Together.
Goodbye.
So been doing been doing Skyrim content since 1999, still going. No, when did that come out? That was like 2014, 2013, something like that, I think.
The village has been. Do whatever it takes.
Why aren't you identifying? I don't want to talk. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I don't have to respec. We got the 2 points. So let's go. Get the dex. Then I think strength. Let's just make sure, though. So, what are we doing? We got a spear. Yes, we can use it. It's an immediate upgrade. Stash this one. Don't have enough whetstones. Okay. Nice, we got the regular rune here. 132, that's big. Should we POB this thing? Just to see the actual damage increase? Because right here, we won't really see the stomping grounds. But yeah, that's pretty big time. Wow, 282? So that's over 100 DPS right there on just Rake. Bleed damage goes up a little bit. We don't have any magnitude or anything. But I wonder what, I am curious what this does. Let's see. 2011, gotcha. All right, so we got this character in POB. Let's go to sharing mode here. Of course, I've got, I guess, save this as stomp, build, leveling. And then we would be to here and to about here. We wouldn't have any of this, wouldn't have any of that. I don't think I got this either. So we'd be right about here. Level 49. Level 48. Okay. That's about right. Good enough. And then items. Oh yeah, that's right. So you just hover over, copy, Control C. And then over here, Control V. Add to build. Whoever is doing this path of building is an amazing person. Honestly, this is crazy. I've never seen such a tool. All right. So we go from 2800 full DPS includes the rake, the shockwave. You can see shockwave is doing more damage than our rake right now. Bleed DPS is actually 400 per second according to Path of Building. This is usually way more accurate than the tooltip. Go down. Now we go to full DPS of 3300. So about 500 full DPS, but what happens to Shockwave? That's the question. So yeah, Shockwave, the spear is only for the rake side of things. Shockwave is strength only. This is very interesting. We've got like two abilities that are scaling in different ways on the same attack. Pretty interesting. All right. This isn't bad. Let's save it. In the dump. That's not bad at all. T6 roll, T3D on the dex. I wish we had movement speed there. Maybe roll it a few times. All right.
It is good to see you.
Okay.
goodbye.
Anything else? Flynn, or Finn. I don't know why I always call him Flynn.
He lives up to his reputation.
Yeah. Seedy character. Our warrior does not like Finn or Flynn. So we got the loot. Now, oh, you know what? I probably spent too much time messing around here. Where the hell are we? Let's see if it's... Is it a new zone? Nope.
Steel yourself!
It wouldn't be terrible if it was, because it's not a bad spot to gain some XP and stuff.
Forward! No challenge.
So yeah, spears are not nearly as crucial on this strength stacking build. So for like a league start, this is a good way to go. Man, was it brutal trying to get a spear on day 1, day 2 of this league. Like, dang, dude. Only I had known the tech would have saved some time for sure. Man, did I struggle trying to figure out bleed starter and actually lean into, like, you know, the devs put in stock and leap and throw a spear, jump in, hit, disengage. You know, I was trying to be a ninja. I was drinking the Kool-Aid, and it didn't really work that well. Parry everything. I was trying to parry so hard. That was fun.
Is that what's been eating our cattle?
Oh, did I almost take a hit there?
You won't get away from me. Rage all you want, beast.
Oof. Watch out for that. I guess I can still hit him, right? It's way reduced, but... It's building up a little bit of stun, too, I guess.
One less danger to threaten our...
Nice. 2 more skill points. I love this area. This feels so good. And this one scales Stomping Grounds as well. So physical damage, 40% more increased armor. This is a big node, or a big wheel right here for us. Then we get right into Lay Siege. Oh my gosh. I like being right right there in the passive tree leading into the count.
Heal yourself.
Like one thing I really don't enjoy doing is traveling around, like around this time or end of Act 2, you know. Don't be traveling around the end of the acts. Be picking up some shit that matters. Wow, so one player is just leveling all the characters using Stomping Ground. Yeah, makes sense, kind of. Some of the trees, though, like where are they getting? Where is he getting all the strength? I guess you said using trade, so guess some of the characters have to just bring it on the gear. Even as a Amazon, I wouldn't necessarily like. There isn't any strength really. There's a little bit, but not much for the Amazon. So even over there, it'd be kind of difficult to completely strength stack. Like we'd probably run into DPS issues at this point and have to figure something else out. I don't know though. Without the gear supplementing. Because again, we got no stash, we have no trade.
No challenge.
This is interesting though. Don't really need to level gems a lot. Don't need to worry about spears. And again, we're stacking the life up. We're at 1300 now. So a defensive and an offensive node. We can just pick up a bunch, slam it. That's the dream for hardcore. Anytime you can pick up defensive and offensive at the same time. I mean, it's good for regular as well. Man, I'm learning just how bad it is to die in trade mode in maps. I've been dying my ass off over there because I've been trying out a bunch of stuff. Oh, I've got the waypoint, huh? We'll just pop through, I guess. Oh, and I've done farmland, so yeah, let's just go back and we'll go to the town. We're ready. I'm enjoying this walk in the jungle, I guess. That's when you know you've got a pretty good build and you're in a good spot, when you're feeling like, I don't know, like you're just kind of farming a little bit, but you never know. As I'm saying this, I could just die.
No challenge.
Okay.
Quickly.
I kind of feel like rolling this. Chaos, T1. I'm so sick of T1s. One chance at rolling speed or something for later when we have more currency, I guess. 20 to 35 fire, or 26. That's a pretty decent roll for this level. It's a prefix though, like physical. So let's get out of here.
That hooded fella. Take a look.
I don't think I've checked him in a while. Max life here. Nothing. Accuracy all over the place. Okay. Nothing for the chest. We're looking for a basic with rune slots, basically. Alright, let's get out of here. So now we go face Executioner. What do I have to do over here? Oh, Freythorn? No thanks. You can skip that.
Power!
It's hilarious that they nerfed the gemling down to the ground, the stat stacking king last season or league. And then all of a sudden the tech that emerges for leveling for spears is stat stacking again, strength again. Mitigating the dying penalty by 75%. While playing in trade now, costs 7 exalts per death using buying the omen of something. A word. Over time. Yeah. I've been using omen of refreshment. Is that as expensive? Or is it refreshment? Yeah, I think it's refreshment. What does omen of A do? I've not even seen that. This guy's beefy as shit. I don't want to get hit. There we go.
You were no worry.
What is this? Hey, wow, what are you... This guy showed up out of nowhere. Guess I came around the corner, I didn't see it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. That is big time, guys. Holy shit. Should we... We're gonna maybe POB this thing, actually. So here on the tool, on this sheet... Oh shit, are you serious? Dex requirement 57. So yeah, wow, that hurts. I don't want to mess with this right now. This has 14 attributes as well, so it wasn't that large of an upgrade. Okay, never mind. It has that added strength, but yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. We run the dex. Oh god, not Delwyn. Okay, this guy's got some one-hit potential as well.
They've all gone mad!
1/4 of the death penalty. Okay, so refreshment, you don't get a death penalty though, right?
You bastard! Face me!
Doesn't he normally jump? This time he just wanted to kick me in the face. Why am I getting hit by this? Continue to get hit by that.
The dogs will have you for that. Kill our criminal.
Damn, I got hit by that.
Justice will be served. Guillotine drops.
That's the one I don't want to get hit by right there. That one right there. I rolled early. It's gonna jump and then swing. Guillotine. Shit. This is getting hectic.
Is up.
Okay. Yeah, that got a little hectic. Did not clear out the mobs. There they are. There wasn't one on the other side. That's weird. Okay, we're on the warpath here. This shit's ridiculous. Does she also have like a whipped back? Look like it.
None will stop me from enacting vengeance.
Yeah. That's right. Dolmen is mainly used after level 91, 92 because dying there will erase over an hour. Yeah. It is crazy, man. I gotta say. It's very painful. I've been 85, 87 for like a whole week, basically, because I've died so much. But now that I've kind of figured out the build, and it should go a lot smoother now, I guess. It's been an interesting experience building out my own character versus just going out and finding a build like I normally would back in the day, playing Diablo and stuff. It's been fun.
Steel yourself!
Yeah, the next character that I'm working on is that tactician that I leveled. Trying to utilize lightning spear with charged up shocks and then shock burst rounds. TBD on whether this is gonna actually be worthwhile. I don't know yet. I just got back on that character today for like 30 minutes, messing around. But yeah, the shock burst rounds, like a machine gun, it feels pretty fun to essentially wield a machine gun. It's my first time really playing with the crossbow. I tried it last league for one character. Oh my god. Almost died. That could have been it right there. I'm lucky. I tried to roll out of the way, but I'm a slow warrior. That's as close as we've come to death on this run so far. All of a sudden, it's hot in here and I'm sweaty.
Weakling!
And I may be breathing out of my mouth. Get away from me. Whatever you're doing, I don't like it. I'm glad I didn't die right there. Would have been sucky. Yeah, man, that slam right there, that's amazing. It is somewhat disheartening, actually, when these just regular mobs have the ability to just end you. God, that's the one, right? That right there, that swing, if I dive in on that, is that what hit me? Because it doesn't even have like a slam effect at the end. It's just like an incognito slam, I guess. What are these guys doing? Passive. Oh, thanks. That's a big one too. Awesome. Thank you. Next one's a real big one.
Steel yourself!
Yeah, we're stunning a lot more, that's for sure. So the whole stun thing with strength, I gotta read stun now, I guess, because when you read strength, it doesn't tell you that you're doing more stun. Heavy stun. Stun build up. So physical damage and player melee damage have 50% more light stun chance and heavy stun buildup. But yeah, I don't see anything where... I guess the only thing... Strength doesn't necessarily directly apply to stun, but for us it is through Stomping Ground. More strength, more damage on Stomping Ground, physical damage, which has more stun buildup. Okay. Maybe it was that thing with the light. See, oh wow, okay, that has... I feel like just leaving this guy, honestly. I don't feel like fighting him. Level 2 support gem, not bad. I'd like to see a level 3 though. That means we could put Vault on Lightning Spear and maybe that helps. Like Vault by itself, or Volt, is insane. That's another, I mean, so the meta right now seems to be, this is part of the leveling meta, but Lightning Spear with Volt is like insane. Just run through the map. Count will be a fun fight, I think. I don't think it's gonna be like an easy one. We're gonna have to do our mechanics, be good, not die. Kind of feel like grabbing Bloodhound Mark for that, actually.
Back down!
I'm not quite sure how regular stun interacts with the Bloodhound Mark stun. So the Bloodhound Mark stun counts your the enemy's blood loss, and then that's what, when that bar fills up, you stun. But what is the physical heavy stun bar doing at that time? I don't know. I've not really looked at it. I would hate if the blood mark messed with our physical stun. Probably does. Alright, so maybe this way. Yeah, usually over here, I think. Oh yeah, these guys, hell no. I think they've traveled quite a bit. Maybe that's why I didn't go this way. Okay, here we go. Where are we sitting with inventory?
Geonor must be made to answer for his...
Geonor.
How can I advise you?
There's rarity on that. We'll roll the boots, I guess, or the belts. Okay. No. More trash. This isn't bad. I'm gonna put it in our not bad tab.
It is.
Sorry.
There is an end.
Hello.
Need to put that on probably. So far, no. Matter of fact,
Careful.
just toss it now. Minion stuff. Alright, so I did think of something, right? Bloodhound's Mark is a level 7. It's a 9. Spear. Ooh, we could tame a beast too. Might end up doing that actually. Physical damage. I don't necessarily want to farm for a beast right now though. It's kind of annoying. And then how many level 2s do we have? 3. Single out, yes. Let's put that on there. Okay. Guess that's good. All right, let's be careful. Fire is pretty high, cold is decent. Could probably do different charms, right? I don't know if I have a fire charm. Yeah. I do have a fire ring. Let's put that over here. Cold. Let's get this cold ring here. Maybe this one. And then the charm. Bleeding. Okay, we've got a cold charm here. Okay. Let's stash these. All of a sudden in this zone, you take massive amounts of damage. Nothing dies. It's interesting how that works. I guess it's dying, at least. I mean, the damage just... this zone is insane compared to the other zones. Dreadnought, same thing. Yeah, they're all the same. Guess it's the last zone of the act. Watch out for that. Can't really tell if they're blowing up on death or if I'm blowing them up with my Herald of Blood, and that's kind of scary.
That's him. One of us will not leave this manor alive.
Oof. We're going all in. Yeah, I mean the one shot, the one hit risk in this game is so high. It's pretty rough. Even when like one white mob can do it. End your entire hardcore run with one hit. Might as well put this on now.
First ones.
What madness
hear
is
our
this?
Should go behind him for that. Should go behind him for that too. Not doing so well. I feel like we've zoned and leveled up. Like we leveled up and we zoned. But I've got the bar now. Maybe it was a boss thing. Not sure when it showed up. I totally forgot to use Bloodhound's Mark. Wanted to test that out. Oh well. Come on. Trying to call him before he did that.
Is nothing sacred.
Wow, what's the Cald Helm? Oh, this is Smiling Knight. Okay.
Craftsmanship. It's exceptional.
Yeah, probably not worth using. Damn, that's pretty good evasion. Max life. Put this on. Alright, we got enough evasion to... I should probably put on... What's it called? Wind Dancer at this point. Yeah, we're gonna put that on.
Steel yourself!
We're gonna do it right now. It's bothering me now. It's funny how that works.
How can I?
What's this? Cold resist? Nice. It's a big hit right now. And max life? Regen. $14 tributes. Damn. It's Dex. It's becoming an issue. Oh, I picked some up on the fire ring, but not enough. 73. Oof. We're gonna have to do the cold resist. Maybe, actually. That'll give us the full amount. This becomes useless. $57 dex. Hmm. Hmm. It's evasion. I think we do this actually. So a little less on cold. But now we only need one hit on the tree. Oh wow, 83. So I would need 3 hits. 3 hits on the tree. Damn, dude. Stacking a stat like this does cause issues. 88, 73. Cold resist right there, 30%. So then we need 2 hits on the tree. 57. Plus we get the physical damage. Okay. Yeah, we respec.
How can I be of aid?
I have changed my mind.
Damn. Okay, these are all decks. Jeez.
What have you
I
learned?
have a different...
This hurts our DPS a bit. There's 15 decks right here. This is tough. Okay. So we're at 255 on strength. That is like 30 DPS lower probably. It's probably about 10 to 15 DPS every single time we do strength. Void Bud Bala in the fortress map. It doesn't matter your defenses, you'll be one shot. Dang. I don't think I ran into her over there. So a couple of these might be good enough to stash over here. This one. I guess those 3. Now we put this back on because we need it. Okay. Damn, we got sidetracked on that one.
It is good to see you.
Just trying to put on a helm, man. I can't put a hat on without breaking everything.
Both.
This is the stairs. Yay.
Fear will best you!
I gotta figure out how to scale spear field here, because man, is it good. But it's not hitting as hard as I want. AoE, melee. Attack damage at 17%. Got it. Okay. We need that. What the hell happened? Okay, we got a rare here.
Forward!
So I see 2 stun bars now. 1 blood. I'm not sure why he was so resistant to stun though. Is this another rare? Or is that just part of the pack that I killed? I think just missed one of the minions. Okay, here we go. I did the Citadel the first time. Citadel of Iron, I guess? Man, this area is totally screwed up with all the blood and pustules and everything. It's crazy. Who cares about that treasure? Not even worth going through the door and getting a loading screen. I'm probably being too drastic. Let's just peek through the door and see if I was correct. Yeah. Yeah, GG. They gotta work on that, man. It's the last zone of the act. It's literally like the dude has a manor. That's his room. There's a chest right there. Should be full of something. And for some reason, the torture room has more gold than his room. Not sure why. Alright, got a rare that'll kill me. Yeah, he's gonna hit so hard. Oh god. Jeez. There we go.
You were no warrior.
Good lord. What a beast. Those little things, man, they come at you. You get hit by a couple of those, you are dead. I could have just ran. That was a dead end. Gotta watch my flask. I used a bunch of it. Let's just pick those up. Guess I gotta go this way. All right. We are almost there. It's almost count time. It's the countdown. The final countdown. Strong boxes are a no-go in hardcore, basically. You won't see me hit those. But even this strong box in regular mode, like, I probably wouldn't hit it. I would not invest the currency in this. I mean, I've done it before a few times, and it just doesn't seem worth it. Jesus. That could have been it. You stuck in that, you're dead. Maybe I should start stacking light radius for this zone. I think light radius is key for this zone. Alright, here we go, guys. We got there. 67. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. It is what it is.
Has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself! You are nothing but a tyrant! First one's ire.
Nice. Which stun did we get? Like, we are stunning.
You'll pay with your
Oh, shit! I don't think I've ever been hit by that. Maybe once. Yeah, I remember now. Holy crap. I got stuck through, guys. I'm scared now. Watch out.
Open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
I think not. I expected so much more from you. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon?
Oh shit. Get out of here. Where is he? What's he doing? Okay. Phased him. Come on, would you mark this guy? Jeez.
Killing frost. I will take out your heart.
Let's get out of here.
And savor each bite. Solstice of pain. freezing gale. The air grows colder. Agnar the Ruined.
Where is he? There he is.
The Impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agnar shall slay again. Requiem on high.
Damn it.
Desolation.
Oh,
Smell your blood.
freaking hurt.
And I am ravenous.
Okay, watch the hell out for this shit.
I will take out your heart. And save
Not this one. I don't have range.
freezing gale.
Okay, I could not finish the job. Now we gotta do this again. With the shit coming down.
With bloodlust and
Not good.
our Esamir endured. But soon all were devoured
Got hit.
in unending war.
Come on!
Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. Desolation.
Oh, you. Alright, we got him. Good game, good fight. Alright. Always a fun time.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
Oh, man.
It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
Now,
Found messages.
the next boss is just as much of a pain in the ass.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her.
Let's see if we can actually get into Act 2. That's when you
The madness.
kill the raiders. Yeah, I'd say he's worse. He's got worse game-ending potential, I'd say. Wow, what was all that?
To make our preparations.
So we got a greater resolve rune. And you know what I haven't really been thinking about is using runes for the attribute shit that we got going on. Need to remember that. Yeah, I've not been thinking about that at all.
Thank you.
Chaos resistance stuff. It's worth throwing in here, I guess. Worth throwing in there. Okay. This has strength on it, but not much else. Okay.
Count Geonor is dead. I never
Spear blessing, yeah.
take a look.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And another upgrade right back to back. Wait a second.
You've done
This is where I want to be. Slows, not bad. Okay.
seems
What have we got? What would you like?
No blessing yet. Oh, whoa. No, not there. I don't have enough currency to really roll that thing. Not quite there. Let's check strength. Max life. 1 slot, though. Wow, what the hell? Jesus. What the... Do I... Does this really help me? It doesn't help any of the stomping ground. %attack damage. Physical. I'm a little confused about Rake. I know that it should not help my bleed magnitude. It should only be physical. Physical damage from hits contributes, so... But... This strike... should have added fire and lightning and all that, but that's it. Like, it's not scaling much else. I don't know if it's worth taking that, actually. With this setup.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Am I running brutality as well? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Definitely not. Okay. Alright.
How can I advise you? Greeting. Betrayal of corrupt. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control...
Well, sir, we have a...
This out time is short. Make haste.
Okay, let's rush over there. This is where, like, essentially it's like, alright. This is either the end of the run or we continue. Let's just hurry up and find out.
Survive here.
Got the waypoint, I guess.
I will have to show them what I can do.
Ooh, yeah. Haven't been checking this vendor. I need to be checking. I guess I could probably, now that I've increased our decks. Oh yeah. You know what I didn't do is get, man, I went back to town specifically to get Wind Dancer at one point and I never did. All right, so gems. We're not going to be able to get a really high level Spirit Dancer. Let's see what we can do. Or Spirit Dancer. Wind Dancer. There we go. So I can do a level 10. Let's go ahead and do that. 83 dex. And we take off... Where are you? Vitality. Precision. Okay. We'll do... I think it's 2 level 2s actually. Blind. Character's already using it. That's what I thought. On disengage. Put it here instead. Then maim, I think. Where did it go? Okay, we got that. Then the other thing that I needed to do was maybe level up Rake. So... what level is it at? Is it? It's at level 8. Let's check at 10. Let's check an 11 too. So 10, good. 11, probably not. It's a 12. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit the 10. That's 2 levels. That helps.
Ray.
Oh, look at Spearfield. No wonder. Shit. No freaking wonder. But how do you scale Spearfield? How do you do that? Let's see. So, how come 11 worked for Rake, but not Spearfield? Huh. That's weird. Oh, was it a... No, 11 did not work. It was a 10, right? Okay.
Spearfield.
So what does this do?
Enemies that Spearfield rends the ground with spear.
Goes to 25% from 17%, so... Okay, that's good. Alright, let's get out there. Let's make sure we don't lose things that we don't need to lose. We got 14 of these. Yeah, we're gonna stash everything. This guy's brutal. This could be it. Alright, guys. Are we in Act 2 or are we on the beach? That is the question. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot more damage now. What else don't I have leveled? Herald of Blood, I could probably level that up too, huh? Damn it. I cannot escape this little... I'm not even in town. Okay. Do I have... Yeah, another 10. That would be on the Huntress. Boom. What else? Lightning Spear is just trash right now. Disengage. Let's hit that. I guess we could hit Lightning Spear. Eventually, if we get a Volt, it's gonna do a lot better. There. I don't think Call the Weak really needs anything. Where's my portal? Yeah, Lightning Spear is so bad for us right now. So our evasion is up to 47%, it looks like. Armor at 44, and then block chance at 25, and then health at 1300. Resistance is not bad, so yeah, defensively we're doing alright. I mean, this character is pretty damn good for first hardcore character, both offensively and defensively. Level 51, damn. I'm a little under leveled. I'm 49, I'm about to hit 50 though. Yeah, this is hardcore, and I'm just like 2 levels under. Can't pick anything up in here for some reason. There we go. Delwyn. I don't want to hunt. Oh, I'm in trouble.
I'm becoming the weapon I was born to craft.
I was settling into my end game mapping strategy, which is rush everything. Okay, let's see, rake 580. I'm not dealing with the music this time. Options, music. Good lord. Delwyn. Here we are. Alright guys, this is it. Let's do this.
Up there!
I wish this boss was skippable somehow. Shit. Of course, every time. Come over here. Lay down. Whoa. Rake just went crazy. Can't have that happen into a stun. Alright, he's dead. Alright, good. We got some damage.
It is done. I should return to the caravan.
Alright. The hell is this thing? Oh, yeah. It's nice, maybe for leveling a little bit. Okay. Yes, good game there. Thank you. That was sweet.
Guys, move swiftly. Go.
So this will stash for some random unknown character at this point. Okay. Nothing here. Shoot.
Stay in sight.
Yes, that's actually what I wanted to do here. Cool. Well, we made it to Act 2 Cruel. That was a good night. I will be back on Saturday morning. I'm having a good time here on the hardcore character, run number 1 for the league. And in my off time, off stream, I'll be continuing to work on those builds and try to get more content out on YouTube. I appreciate everybody. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good evening. And Stuart, yes, I will write that down. Thank you so much. And I'll thank you in the future. Take care, everybody.